Man, a defense like that, having fun off the field, then you know they're having fun on the field.
Right.
And for me, when I think about this defense, and it's really the team in general, if my phone rings and Howie Roseman's name shows up on my phone, I'm not answering because he seems to always come out on the right side of the deals that he makes.
I was going to say, if you're playing, I'm answering that and be like, yes, I'll come.
No. I'm not sending them extra weapons. You get what I'm saying?
Oh,
so
if you're the other GM, I'm like, as a player, I'm like, I'm headed on over there.
No, other GMs. When you think about what they already have in Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, which you just talked about, Nakobe Dean, who he drafted a couple of years ago. If you watch him against the Lions, watch him rush, watch him cover people in space. And then to bring over Jalen Phillips from Miami. That's what I'm saying.
That was a guy that was excited to go, right.
Then you bring in Jalen Phillips, whose first impressions in the 2 weeks that he's on the team, Howie Roseman just continues to plug guys in when they need him most. Whenever we lose a guy, you know what? He brings in another guy that there's no step down. He brings in a guy who's going to give you the same intensity, the same production. And so that's what I like. Man, that film just says it all. Whenever I've played on a team and guys just had fun and we were joking around, then you know that on the field we were also having fun because everybody knows their position, what they're supposed to do, where they're supposed to be, and that's why they continue to be in games. You play against a team like the Detroit Lions, that's a high-flying team, puts up a lot of points, and you hold those guys to 9 points.
You know what's so interesting about that is like all the drama, is on the offensive
on the other side of the ball.
And then you see the defensive side of the ball. But again, despite the drama,
the defense is the glue. Hold it together. Offense, you do your thing over there. Have your little turmoil.
Are you talking to Julian? Are you talking to Julian?
Well, he's an offensive guy.
Oh, I know. That's why I'm saying.
Do your thing. We'll handle it on the defense.
You got to score points to win.
You guys want to come along?
You got to score points to win.
All right, let's talk about...
Not many. We're going to hold those guys to 9 points.
That's true.
A big test today for this Dallas Cowboys team who, again, some can argue, they haven't really played anybody. They're taking on the Eagles. They played them week 1. They lost. And no Jalen Carter in that game because, remember, he got ejected.
Spitgate.
So if the Cowboys lose today, they only have a 3% chance to make the playoffs. You like the Cowboys. Why?
Good.
I like the Cowboys because they got a little mojo going right now. They made a bunch of offseason trades. They get Quinnen Williams, Logan Wilson in the trade for their defense. They also bring in back Overshown, Solemn, and then Malik Hooker's back. So they got a lot of holes. They had a lot of holes early in the season. They've addressed those holes, and their offense is elite. So if they can get their defense to play decent football, good decent football.
What does the addition of Quinnen Williams do for this defense?
I think he brings a lot because when you have a problem in the middle of the pocket for a quarterback who loves to be in that spot, which is 7 yards right behind the center, that ruins everything for all quarterbacks because then you got a guy in your face, it's hard to make throws. So I think he
and
is
Solomon
a huge...
Thomas
and
back
Solomon Thomas.
That's the thing about Quinnen Williams is he's not just a run stopper.
No.
Like, he's a guy that can get to the quarterback. But my thing, though, with the Cowboys is that they struggle in the secondary. And this is what I've always said. But this is what I've always said about Philly. They'll play the game however you want to play it. If it's a low-scoring game, we'll play a low-scoring game. Yeah, we have problems on the offense, and there's always bickering going back and forth. But if it's got to be a 34-32 game, we'll play that game, too.
You like the Eagles today?
I like the Eagles today.
Is it even close?
Oh, it'll be close.
Okay.
It'll be close.
You can't, I mean, we haven't seen him score 30 points yet.
High-scoring game.
We haven't seen him score 30 points yet. We know the Dallas Cowboys could... We know the Cowboys can score.
I just told you.
I know, but still.
Philly will play the game however you want to play.
But we've never seen them score 30 points this year, really.
We're going to see it. I'm trying to tell you.
We're going to find out today.
What's going to happen today, Jules?
We know the Cowboys can score 30 points. I don't know. Shoddy and Vic, they played against each other a whole lot.
You're talking about Vic Fangio.
Vic and Schottenheimer.
Schottenheimer. Take a shot and say it again. If it is close, the Eagles 7-1 in one-score games this year.
You don't say.
Come on, man.
I don't know about their defense these days. This offense is as good as it is.
Yeah, and the 2 wide receivers are kind of driving it. Who they get them matched up on, I think, is the big concern. And one way to do it, and they do it a lot of different ways, is put Pickens out in the X, wide out by himself, and CeeDee Lamb on the 3 receiver side run a bunch formation, which makes it harder for the defense to man up. Might have to play zone, but Adoree Jackson is the guy they want those 2 matched up on.
And the big thing when Pickens came over from Pittsburgh, how's he going to fit with the team? What's his attitude, his energy? How's he going to fit with CeeDee Lamb? And they got enough footballs to go around between the 2. And he's been fantastic. Over 900 yards. He has 7 touchdowns. He's really given a physicality to this receiving core because he's the guy who refuses to go down when he catches the ball.
Yards after the catch.
And everyone's talking talking about C.D. Lamb and George Pickens out there, but what about Jake Ferguson, their tight end? He's having a heck of a year. He has 7 touchdowns this year already. He's a great red zone threat. And on top of it, he's a safety blanket for Dak Prescott as well.
They had a touchdown pass to Ferguson, their tight end. I want to illustrate through this tape here.
Illustrate, okay.
I want to show you. Watch Dak Prescott's eyes. He will look left. The safety on the top left is watch number 20. He freezes right there. Then at the bottom, Devin White, the linebacker, bumps out 2 yards and allows Ferguson the area right down the middle. He looked left, froze the linebacker. Froze the safety, came and fired the football. He only had one option on that pass route, and that was his tight end, Ferguson. So I want to show you guys. Michael, you be
the best athlete on the field.
You be Pickens.
Yeah.
You're Devin White. You're my tight end, Rick Russo.
I'll play number 87.
You're winning.
Rick Russo's
You're
coming
Williams.
back in 2 weeks.
Now, I'm going to send Kurt in motion. Pick my leg up, go in motion. Howie jumps out
2-3 steps.
Set, hut. I'm going to look left.
Fade route
I'm
here.
holding the safety. Then I turn. I fired in there. Just enough. Holding the safety, gave the area, and when you going out, you created a lane for the tight end.
Yep.
And if you look on the tape, you'll see 20 the safety. After the touchdown, he does this. Oh, no. It was Prescott's eyes that held him in place.
Well, I'm glad Gronk has good eyes and hands because you would really hurt him when you threw that ball.
He still got zip on it.
Yeah, I got it.
So the arm's the last thing you do, as you always say. Hey, maybe Dak is in line for another big game today. He's won 5 straight at home against the Eagles.